Good morning, starshines. It's a crisp morning, 9 o'clock, and it's still 0 degrees on my neighbor's roof. If you see the melting frost, so the white bits there, that's frost just melted. And today we're getting a top of 13 degrees. I'm not quite sure how low it got or how cold it got, but I think we got -5 again. Did we get -5? I'm gonna have to check on that. See, this is what it looks like in the morning here. So every day in the morning the sun hits my plants. I'm just gonna get on top of this ladder here. Wow. Okay, hello babies. How are you, gorgeous? Have you got frost? You've thawed out. So all these ones, once we have frost, so I think at about sometimes 9 o'clock at night, the frost already starts to form. And oh my goodness, what are you? That one's got no name and it's beautiful. And this one, oh, also no name. But I call it, what are you, ice? I wrote an ice. Ice cream. Is it ice cream? Yeah, that's that's what I call it. Anyway, hang on, go in there. Because it looks like ice cream. Strawberry ice cream. That should be the name, strawberry ice cream. I am going to put that in a big pot. A pretty pot now, because both of them are getting so pretty, so they warrant putting in a big pot. But the rest of the gang here, oh, look at that, gorgeous. And this one, what are you? I lost your name. It's disappeared. Anyway, and oh, okay, so Frank Reynolds really is still beautiful no matter what the season, frost or not. And Ruby Blush hiding there, and also Rolly. The rest of the gang here, this one is already covered. It's got the shade cloth 50% for the areas that are here. And anyway, hang on, I better get down here before I fall off. Oh, there's still ice. That's what I came here for. Check this out. Look at the ice. Ice, ice. Still ice. Oh, it's already thin. There you go. So I got ice. Maybe make some ice cones or something. Isn't that a pretty rock? That's a pretty rock. That's a pretty, pretty rock. Okay. Cold. And just like my succulents. Look, I have acclimatized to the cold, because when I came back from our trip before, I was cold because we went somewhere. Hang on, can you see me? We went somewhere a little bit warmer, and this Romeo was on top over there where I have just been, that I showed you, and I moved it over here because it's about to flower. I had the shone in this spot before, and the shone has got 2 babies, and that needs to be chop or the babies removed. But this one I couldn't see from the top, from where it was, so I thought I'd put it here just so I can see the beauty of this Romeo. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful spotty Romeo. Look. It's gorgeous, it's gorgeous. And this Mexican giant here, look at that. It's just so gorgeous, the colors. It's beautiful. And Sedevenia green rose is even coloring up now. So they don't mind the frost. But this one do mind. Look at my Aeonium. Look what happened to it. My crested Aeonium. Look at you, but it will come back again. It always comes back, but this is what I don't like about the Aeonium for my area. So I can't even, I'm not gonna remove them. I'm just gonna leave them as is, because if I remove them and then we still get some more frost, then that's how it's gonna die. So at the moment, half of it or most of it is still alive. It's still alive. It's always like this every year, and I just get so tired of trying to revive it that I am just gonna put this in. Hang on, move you there. It's even, look, it's keeling over. There you go, stay there. See, look at that, it's beautiful. But this one, that's candidate for propagation. So, but the one up the top will stay as is. But look at that wave. Look, gorgeous. It's a pity. But anyway, what can you do? This ebony here was all green before, or maybe it's not really green, but it was just pale like that color. Very, very, very pale. And no red markings when it was a baby. And then now it's growing up and it's turning out to be a white ebony. So it must be a white ebony, and there's so many different types of ebony, and the yellow ebony, there's a red ebony, there's a normal ebony, and there's a 1930 ebony, and a 19 this ebony, and then a 19 whatever ebony, and this is a white ebony. When I first came back from my trip, the first thing I said I was going to do is look at my whimsy, and I did look at my whimsy, but I thought it was still a bit pale. And then a few weeks later, and look at it, the colors are coming out. So look at that. So this one was all green, and then now the center is looking more and more like the mummy. Like the mummy is all beautiful and whatever. But this, look at that, even this side now, it's all so delicious. Look at the color. Gorgeous, those little ones that I chop off. So this one now has many babies, and my first cutting that I took from this one, I've given it away to someone on the proviso that she's not allowed to sell it cheap if she's gonna sell it. But anyway, this is the cuttings, the 3 cuttings that came from this mummy over here, and they've grown big and darkening. The edges is got the shade of, it's like a black Monroe. So because this hybrid, I hybridize a black prince and a Monroe, and so this is now the outcome. But they looked very different. So that one is like long, or should I say big and flat and sort of skinny for its size, and this other one here is more small and compact. So this one's got more the Monroe look or the Monroe trait, but the other ones here, the babies, doesn't look nothing like the Black Prince at all. But the stem of this one, so considering these 2 are basically the same age as those 3 there, and those 3 upon putting it in this pot, it just grew so big. And I actually done a video for those of you who's not familiar with my videos and my channel, and if it's your first time here. So this one was the original heads, and that was the mummy, and the other mummy, look, the 2 of them. So this is the original mummy, and then it grew a baby, or vice versa, I can't remember anymore. But one of them is the original mummy, and the other one is there's only a little stump left there. But no worries, because I got plenty. And plenty is this bowl of my Echeveria whimsy. These are all grown from leaves, and you can see that they are all coloring up. They're showing tinges of pink and yellow. So this is going to be like a really bright pink yellow plant. So it's gorgeous, gorgeous. It's almost looking like Pachyphytum or maybe Graptopetalum. So anyway, so with all this hybridizing, we don't know what you're gonna get because of that. And I got more babies somewhere. Look at that. Those are little whimsy babies as well, which are the late bloomers, and they look like, hang on, I'll take it out. So that one looks like a Sedum clavatum baby. Doesn't look like, look at that. Oh, they're all whimsies. So look at the difference. So the baby whimsy, or this is the infant, and that one is a toddler. And ooh, is that a variegated one? I even see a variegated white one there. That's gonna die. So it's like a white stripe. See that tiny one there? Anyway, well, that's it, guys. That's your dose for the vlog for today. And I'm off, and my coffee is cold, and so I'm gonna go drink up and be merry. I'll still have to do a video of these babies now, because also those babies there, you want to find out, of course, if my little babies that I put up, I got a whole heap of them that I've grown from inside and then now left to grow outside because I was away. And oh, look at those ones there. So those ones were grown inside, and of course you want to have a close look of that. But anyway, I gotta go. You have a lovely day and enjoy the rest of the day, because the sun's out and I'm gonna miss it because I won't be here. Okay, guys, bye for now. I'll see you tomorrow.